What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a rather controversial topic today. I think it's controversial. Well, we'll see. I'm going to go over what I look for in cryptos, what turns me off specifically, what makes me not want to invest in a coin is kind of the purpose of this video. So if that sounds good to you, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get into it. Let's do it here. Okay, so here we are. Looking at coin market cap. Just as a point of reference, right? First and foremost, Bitcoin, the Mac Daddy, best crypto that's ever existed, has the highest market cap, longest standing track record, accepted and most popular all over the world. We love coins like this because they're secure. They're secure, you can invest in them and know that as time goes on you won't lose your money, that it will only appreciate in value, right? But as a store of value, that's great. As an investment, as a vehicle to make you added capital, added money in a rather short period of time, you know, when compared to the rest of its asset class, it probably is going to be, you know, the slow mover. In fact, a lot of people in crypto have this theory, and it's a very, I think, sound theory, is that you shouldn't invest in anything that's underperforming Bitcoin. If it's underperforming Bitcoin, you should just buy Bitcoin because it's more secure, it's less risky. Anything else outside of Bitcoin has an automatically higher inherent level of risk because we don't know how long they're not here to stay, right? It very well, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but Ethereum, XRP, Solana, BNB, you guys, in 10 years, we could all be looking at each other like, haha, I remember Ethereum. Oh, you guys remember XRP? It was supposed to change the world, right? Like that's what all these coins to me are at the moment, right? I'm not trying to say that indefinitely or definitely. I'm not trying to say that definitely. I'm just trying to say that it's very possible and even likely that you look at this top 10 right now, they're not going to be here in 20 years, right? But the only one that definitely will be here is Bitcoin. Maybe some of them will be here, but not all of them, and probably not even the majority of them. I would bet if we look at the top 10, you pick 8 of them, 8 of them will be gone. 2 might remain, maybe. If not, at least 1. We know which one that is. So by that logic alone, you know, same thing as Bitcoin here. It's got the highest market cap, likely going to grow the slowest, okay, but it's very secure, so there's a purpose for that. As you go down the line, you get these really high market caps. They're likely not going to perform as well as the average cryptos are in this market, right? But now you have that added inherent risk. So anything, in my opinion, in the top 10, just automatically, I have no interest in buying. I have no interest in you, top 10 at all, other than Bitcoin. And that's no offense to XRP. That's no offense to Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Dogecoin, Cardano, Tron. I love all these projects, and I think they'll do well. I just wouldn't be surprised if from here to the end of the cycle, all of these projects underperformed, and that probably extends even past the top 10, going into the top 20. Now, it's very possible as we get into the top 20, you could have some coins in here that outperform the majority of the market. You know, Toncoin could outperform the majority, Shiba could, Stellar Lumens already has, and it probably continues to. Litecoin could. I don't think Sui or Avalanche will outperform the average participant in the market. You know, Hedera could. As we start getting down the list, it's becoming more and more accepted that you'll have coins that will outperform the average market participant. Bitcoin Cash, good example. Uniswap. Uniswap I actually have a lot of high hopes for, right? But now we're getting into the land of things that are somewhat appetizing, that I'm at least considering buying, right? Pepe will not be on the menu. Any coin in the top 100 that is a meme coin will not be on the menu. In fact, let me go over that right now. Let's discuss why meme coins in the top 100 are not on the menu. I want to ask you a question. You're not going to answer it, at least not in a way that I'm going to hear it, but you're going to answer it honestly, and I know you will. Why do you get into meme coins? Why do you invest in meme coins? Answer it yourself right now. I'm going to guess the answer, just a wild guess here, but it's probably because you want to make ridiculous amounts of money, right? You want to be the guy or the girl that, the whatever you are out there, you want to be the person who puts $1,000 in something, makes it on MSNBC News, or you don't make it on the news at all because you want to be quiet about it, but you take $1,000, you turn it into $1 million. You hear about this every single cycle, right? There's people that do it, that get these intense, crazy growth gains, and it happens in the meme coin arena. But where it doesn't happen in the meme coin arena is in the top 100 coins. If your meme coin's in the top 100, you're not going to get that growth. It's just not going to happen. If you bought it early, before it was in the top 100, when it was in the top 500, top 5,000, whatever, and it works its way up to the top 100, of course, then yes, you'll get those gains, but you have to buy it early. So therefore, my logic being is that Why would I buy a meme coin whose sole purpose, the only purpose of a meme coin is for you to get in before the next guy gets in, for you to get out before the next guy or girl gets out, right? That's the whole purpose of a meme coin. It's a pump and a dump. It's not here for a long time. It's here for a good time, right? That's the purpose. That's not, nobody's going to dispute that, right? That's very clearly the case here. There are some coins that have taken on more than just a meme stance, like Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin's become a little bit more serious ever since Elon Musk kind of adopted it, right? And is thinking about accepting it as X payments or whatever. It's one of the more serious meme coins, and it's the first meme coin. So in that sense, it might be around forever because it has novelty. But again, we're in the top 10 with Dogecoin, so we're not even looking at that. Pepe's here for a cycle, you guys. It might be here next cycle too, but like Shiba Inu, it's not going to perform as well as it does its first cycle, right? Which is why Shiba and Pepe are off the menu. Even if they could outperform most cryptos, they're off the menu for me because it's just inherent risk. There's no purpose there. If I'm going to invest in meme coins, if you're going to invest in meme coins, why are you in the top 100? You're in it to make money. Degen, get into the top 400, top 500, top 5,000, right? If you're in the meme coin market, don't just roll the dice, and I mean you're rolling the dice every time. Don't just throw things at random things, but probably not the top 100. That's my guess. If you're going to be investing in the top 100, invest in Monero, Near Protocol, Aave, Mantle, whatever. Don't invest in Pepe, man. VeChain. As we get down the list, it's more and more appetizing. As we get down the list, these market cap levels come down. Now I want to say something else that's something that I look for whenever it comes to investing in a crypto project. I look at how long it's been around. If this is its first cycle and it's already in the top 100, I'm out. I don't want it. I'm out. You know, unless I've been in it already, right? Like let's see if we can find a coin, the good old coin here. Hold on, like let's see. If it's a coin I've been holding for a year already, like XCN, Onyx coin, okay. This one here, market cap's below $1 billion. Okay, these ones, and maybe even now because the market's chilled out a little bit, I would say if you're in the top 100, as long as you're below $1 billion, that's still appetizing to me. But if you're in your first cycle, and I will say actually out of all the coins, out of all the meme coins, Floki in the top 100 would be the only one that I'd put money into. This is the only one that I'd put money into, genuinely, Floki. I think that it is not just going to outperform the average coin, but I think it'll make a name for itself this cycle. And then it'll probably fizzle out in the cycles to come. But I actually, out of all the meme coins in the top 100, if one of them got a pass, it would be Floki. Yes, I would choose Floki over Doge or Shiba or any of them, really, truthfully. But whole different tangent here. Whenever I look for a coin, I look for how long it's existed, right? If it's its first cycle and it's in the top 100, that automatically takes it kind of off my list. You know, as long as it's below $1 billion, I suppose it's okay. And XCN I've been invested in for a while, so I'm making an exception for that one. But really, any coin that's in the top 100 that it's its first cycle, it likely will not see market cap prices at $100 billion. $100 billion, you're like, okay, well, whatever. That's really high. Who cares about that, right? And that's a fair point too. But with crypto, you have this vehicle, this opportunity to get a 100x, a multi-100x. Don't say it can't happen. It happens every cycle. It happens in plenty of all kinds of coins, all walks of life. Man, you go through the top 100, find me a coin that didn't see an over 100x growth in its first bull cycle in this top 100. Find me a single one. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be digging the whole time. In fact, the only ones that don't have 100x are the ones that haven't had a first cycle. That's it, right? Every single one up here that's been up here, they see these crazy growths. So all I'm trying to say is you're in crypto to make money, right? You're not in crypto. If you're in crypto to make a little bit of money, put your money in gold. Put your money in the stock market. Get some dividends, right? Put it in a bank that has a high APY on your cash that's sitting there. I don't know, right? If you're in it if you're not in this game to make money, then what you shouldn't be. I don't know what my point was there, man. You shouldn't be in crypto, right? But if you're in this game to make money, you should be investing probably in coins that, if it's their first cycle, if they have that's what it was. If they have potential at all, you want to look for something that has anything from, I would think, at a minimum. And it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. This sounds like it's too good to be true crazy, but genuinely, you should at a minimum strive to find something that can hit like a 50x, a 30x from here, something that'll outperform the average coin, and something that's your minimum expectations, right? Something that on average, or what you would expect to see, or what you could see happening, if it has 100x potential or higher, those are the coins that should attract you. Why? Not because they're impossible to find, not because it's this hard thing to do, because it's very easy to do. It doesn't take much at all. You gotta look and see what coin has a market cap that is doable for 100x, right? Melania meme coin just came out this cycle. It's worth about $700 million. Is it going to see a $70 billion market cap by the end of the cycle? Probably not. So this coin's not even 100xable. Why would I invest in this coin, right? Axie Infinity, it's been around for multiple cycles. It's at 683 million. To get to 100x, that'd be 68.3 billion. Okay, I could see that. I could see 100x happening with Axie Infinity, right? That definitely could happen. FTX token, sure. Same thing. You could see these kind of things happening, but whenever you get up here, you start getting to these billions, you're looking at Optimism, Injective, KuCoin shares might be one of them that could see over 100 billion. Dexy, Celestia, right? Whatever coins, name your coin that's been in its first cycle. These are not 100xable coins, and they might be 30xable or 50xable, might be, but it goes from that being a minimum standard to that being your hopeful expected standard. We don't want that. The minimum standard should be something from a 30 to a 50x. The reason why I'm choosing a 30 to a 50x is because that essentially doubles the average altcoin performance, and we want to do well. You're going to do well if you perform on average, right? But we want to do better than average. So looking for coins that likely have a minimum target of something that is double what the expected growth is for the whole altcoin market, which right now I think is a 22x. I just did a video on that last night. 22x across the board. If your coin is doing less than that, don't talk to me. Why are we here? We're here to make money. We're not here to talk about things that make a little bit of money. We're in crypto. We're risking our money to make more money. Let's do it the right way. A lot of people in crypto, a lot of YouTubers, they're afraid to tell you to invest in anything outside the top 100. I'm going to tell you something that might sound crazy compared to a lot of these people. I think if you're in the top 500, you're okay. You're more or less safe as long as you're staying away from meme coins. Genuinely. As you get lower down the list here, down the totem pole, the reward goes up. The reward potential goes up because look at these market caps. You have an $80 million market cap right here on Saga. I've never heard of Saga. I'm not going to put my money into it just because it has an $80.9 million market cap and it's worth 73 cents. And it's at number 434 rank. It has potential for growth, but I don't know anything about it. If I'm going to invest in a token, that's another thing, right? And I think it's a very obvious and important thing, but you should invest in coins only that you know about. If I have a conversation with you and I ask you, what does it do? And you can't answer me what it does, you shouldn't invest in it. You just shouldn't. I don't care what position it's in. If you can't answer that, you're not an investor. You're a speculator, and really you're just a gambler. You should invest in things that you believe in. You should invest in things that you have conviction in, because this is crypto. You'll see 20% swings in a moment. It'll happen. And if you don't have conviction, you're going to crap yourself. You're going to panic sell, and you're going to make a bad decision. You're going to forget the whole game plan as to why you bought it originally. Have a game plan. Have a reason and a purpose for buying these coins, right? So just because Saga, I don't even know what Saga is, but I'm just looking at it here randomly. Just because that's there doesn't mean it's a good purchase, but it could be. And this is what I'll do. I'll go through and I'll be like, what's below a $100 million market cap? Because to get to a 100x from below 100 million, that means you have to see a market cap of less than 10 billion. That in itself is a feat. A 100x at any scale is a feat. But $10 billion market cap for first cycle coins is very attainable. It's so attainable. A $100 billion market cap, no sir, not possible. So when you're in the land of less than $100 million, you are in the land of 100x. All of these coins in the top, I bet from the 400 and down, I bet over half of these will see over a 100x. And I say over half because I'm that confident that it will be a majority, but I'm also hesitant to say all of them, right? Because there will be some that don't. And just because I say stay away from meme coins doesn't mean Osaka won't do well. Maybe it does. Maybe FWOG does well. I don't know. But I would stay away from them because I don't know. Meme coins are just here and there. And I truthfully, what I think is right now, everybody's complaining about how much liquidity meme coins have taken out of the markets. I think that's going to change soon. And there's not going to be any liquidity in the meme coin markets, only the main meme coins. So determining which one's going to be the main one that has potential for growth, that's a lot harder to do. Everybody wants to believe that their meme coin is special, that their community is special, that they've got diamond hands, but that's not the case. A lot of meme coin people, they're here for a season and then they're out. There are some meme coins that there are genuine communities that build and they will last cycle after cycle. There are some, but the majority of them are not that way, right? And all I'm trying to say by this little part here is I'm not saying every meme coin is going to do bad, but it's what I would stay away from. When I'm talking about the top 500 coins, Badger DAO. I mean, I don't know. Is that might be something else? I don't know if that is a meme coin or not. But any kind of meme coins, I would just stay away from, right? And then just because they're here, I wouldn't invest in them. I would think of investing in them, and then I'd look them up and see if it's something I can get behind. If I can't understand it, I'll try to understand it, and if I can't understand it, I won't invest in it. But if I can understand it, or if it's hard to understand, but I can at least get a little bit, it's something that I can get behind, I'll throw some money in there. And with these kind of coins, you don't need a lot of money, man. You really don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. If you have 100x potential, let's say you have $10,000 in your portfolio, just 10. Maybe 10's a lot, right? Let's say you only have $1,000 in your portfolio. Just $1,000, right? And that's still a lot of money. Nobody would like to lose $1,000, right? That would suck for anybody. But I think that's an attainable amount of money that anybody can save within a year. And if you're not, then you got to change your lifestyle, because anybody, I think at least in America, you can save $1,000 within a year. You should be able to have $1,000 in your savings. I know the average person doesn't, but that's because of probably poor life choices. I know the economy's hard. I know things are tough. I know we all have money that we got things, debts and bills that we got to pay off. I get it. Trust me, I get it, man. I really do. But there's no excuse. You're making excuses for yourself. You want to make an excuse for no financial success is what you want to do there, right? Stop it. You can save $1,000 in a year as an American. I don't care. If not, you're not working hard enough. If not, you're not saving hard enough, right? You can do it. It's easy to do. So $1,000. Let's say you start with $1,000. That's your whole portfolio. With 100x, you can make 100 grand. Okay, you can make 100 grand. So off of $1,000. If you spread that out into 10 coins that are 100x, well, maybe all 10 hit 100x, maybe some of them hit a multi-100x, maybe some of them don't hit 100x, but you spread that $1,000 into 10% increments of your portfolio into a bunch of 100x coins, 10 bits of 100 into 10 different altcoins that have 100x potential. What you're doing there is you're upping your chances to turn that $1,000 investment into not just $100,000, but more than that by the end of the cycle, right? And then amplify that for anything that's more. If I had $100,000, I would not put 10%. I wouldn't divvy up my whole portfolio into coins that are in the top 500, top 400 coins. I would invest and I would layer throughout, right? My biggest holdings would actually be toward the top 200, top 100 coins for safety and security, right? The biggest holdings should be that. Your smallest holdings should be in the ones that have crazy astronomical gains, because those ones, while they can gain a lot, they could also lose a lot. They could go to zero. The gain potential is only there because the risk potential is there as well. That's why you put the majority of your funds in things that are low risk. And what's low risk? That's not for me to decide, right? I think anything that's low risk, if it's been around for multiple cycles, it has higher lows and higher highs after each cycle, or at least not lower lows. It's been relevant, it's in the top 200 cycle after cycle, top 100 cycle after cycle. Those are safe. Those are probably safe, right? As long as you don't have lower highs and lower lows cycle after cycle, those are probably safe bets. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but whenever it comes to the majority of your portfolio, at least for me, that's what I do. I put it in the top 200 coins. Okay, really probably the top 100 actually. But those are coins that I invested in over a year ago, right? I've been holding them for a long time now, so I'm not going to sell them for coins, even though this whole video, I guess the premise is to probably stay away from the top 100. We're at a different point in the market now than we were whenever I first put money into the coins that are in the top 100, right? That was years ago when we were getting set for the bull market, right? Those funds are safe and SAFU. Now we're at the point in the bull market where things are about to get exciting. If you're putting money into the bull market, you're here to make money. You should probably not be looking in the top 100. Now, if you want security, don't get me wrong. If it's your first cycle, this is your first cycle ever, and you want security and you want to ensure that you're not going to screw it up, I think staying in the top 100 is the best way to go. Right? But if you're here to make money, and that's kind of the premise of this video, if you're trying to maximize the amount of funds without being a total degen, and it sounds crazy saying that without being a total degen, you would have to invest in the top 500 coins, but I truly think anything in the top 500, as long as it's not a meme coin, is a rather safe bet. And I say anything, not anything. There's probably 30% of these coins that'll become irrelevant, coins that are outside of the 500 that'll come in, right? And maybe even more than that, maybe it's 50-50, but there's a good bit of these coins just in this list alone, from the 400 to 500 range, that probably have 100x potential. Cookie DAO is my most recent purchase. I bought that right below 23 cents myself. I think this thing, at an $83 million market cap, has serious potential to not just do 100x, but a multi-100x. That's why I put money in there. And the amount of money I put in was like less than 3% of my total portfolio. You know what I mean? You put small amounts in, because if it can do 100x, if I've got 3%, well, then that's going to be that's going to triple my portfolio on this small investment, right? So that's what you want to do when you're playing with these riskier bets. Cookie DAO being at a low market cap, it inherently is riskier, but reading about it, understanding what the fundamentals are, the white paper, the purpose of it, it adds to that fundamental layer of value, which de-risks it a little bit compared to some other ones, at least in my opinion. I think I've made my point. Let me try and just surmise this video real quick. Okay, so what I stay away from whenever it comes to investing, at least at this phase in the bull market, is anything that's above a $1 billion market cap. If it's above $1 billion, I will invest in it as long as I see it having a minimum price growth, as long as the minimum new all-time high targets or minimum targets for the end of cycle are anything from a 30 to a 50x. If the minimum targets aren't there and you're in the top 100, don't talk to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. When you're in the top 200, maybe even outside the top 200 and lower, if you're not capable, I'm not saying at a minimum, I'm just saying if you're not capable of a 100x, don't talk to me. I want 100x or more. I want that potential, right? And you're not going to get it. Just because you want it doesn't mean you're going to get it. But I don't want a coin that I'm looking at and I'm like, oh, it could 5x from here. Maybe it'll 10x. Oh, this coin could 20x. That's really good. No, and that is good. I would love a 20x. Who wouldn't love a 20x? It's fun, man. I had a 20x happen 2 weeks ago, man. A 25x. That was nice. It was great. But that's not what we want for cycle ending stuff. It's nice for a season. We want stuff that's life changing, right? And these 100x's, you're not going to find them likely in the top 100, right? There's probably some that have a chance to, but likely you're not going to. Outside the top 100, you get a stronger chance. Outside the top 200, it's even stronger, but there's inherent risks that come with that too. So whenever it comes to what I don't like to buy, it would be meme coins. Because talking about risk, there's already inherent risk in a coin that's not a meme coin, that has some kind of fundamental value driving it. Stay away from meme coins, right? That's probably my best bet in that kind of aspect. I think the meme coin arena is going to rotate their funds into altcoins because altcoins are about to pop off the same way meme coins do. The only reason people are putting money into meme coins right now is because they pump. They pump. So whenever meme coins aren't the ones pumping, whenever altcoins, legitimate projects are pumping, you're going to get that meme coin liquidity because it's not people investing in meme coins. It's people who chase the pumps. And the people who chase the pumps, they always chase the pumps. Wherever it is, it's in the meme coin markets right now because meme coins don't need a narrative to pump. So the pump chasers are there. But when the coins that have narratives come to pump, which is going to be soon, my friends, where alt season is right upon us, we're about to have it. All that liquidity, everybody's worried about all the liquidity in meme coins sucking out the money. It's never going to give us an alt season because of that. That's not true. They're pump chasers. They just need a reason to move that liquidity from meme coins into legitimate projects, and they're going to have that very soon. Okay, so stay away from meme coins. At least that's my theory. That's my logic behind that. There will probably be, in fact, if you want a coin that does a 1000x or more, it's probably only going to be a meme coin, but which coin does that? It's kind of like drawing the lottery, right? And you probably shouldn't have your life savings in a coin that does that anyway. So I don't think it's worth trying to catch a magic dragon, right? I don't know. And if you can, good job, but hopefully, you're not putting your life savings in there because odds are you won't make money. You'll probably lose money. So stay away from meme coins. Stay away from coins that are in the top 100 if you're looking to maximize your potential. Look into everything. Make sure it's something you can get behind. Another thing that I wish I said before the end of this video, but this actually might be the most valuable thing, is, and let me look at this. This is actually a good one. People are going to hate me. I'm going to get roasted for this, but ICP. This is something beyond the fact that it's in, it's the number 34 coin. Beyond the fact of that, what I'm about to show you is what makes me, it's repulsive to me. It makes me want to avoid any coin that I see like this. Avoid it like the plague. Okay, look at the price chart. You see the price chart right here, right? This is ICP's all-time history price chart. It goes all the way back to January of 2021. Okay, all the way back there. This is its price chart. Now, I want to point out the low. The low happened here in October of 2023, right? That was the lowest low. We formed our first higher high since that downtrend in March of 2026. So March 2026, March 2024. I don't know why we're not in 2026. March 2024 to October of 2023, all right? Bottom of the bear market, October, first high right here in March. Okay, we go to the market cap now, and it's a totally different chart, right? It's a totally different chart. It's more bullish. It's not exactly 100% opposite, but now look at where your low was here. This low that happened in October, that was a higher low. So you bottomed out in market cap in basically November, a whole year before your price bottomed out. You bottomed out in market cap. So how does the market cap bottom out, but the price keeps going down? That's because the dilution, it's got a max supply the dilution of coins was coming in. It was out competing the price. The market cap grew. The value of this project as a whole, it actually grew in this time, where the price of the asset, if you're an investor, you actually were losing money. So the only people making money are people participating in the DAO, people who participate in the ecosystem, who stake, who mine, whatever it is, however it is that you get rewards in this, the team unlocks, token unlocks, whatever. It's not going to you, the investor, okay? I hate coins like that. I hate projects like that, because you're telling me that I'm going to invest, I'm going to risk my capital, and you're still going to get you're still going to get paid money, even if the asset goes down and I lose money, because you're participating in the ecosystem and you get rewards where I don't get rewards because I'm a speculator, but you get rewards because you helped make the project. And that's great and all, but why would I invest if the incentive for me to invest is to pay you off while I'm losing money? I hate coins like that. They're never going to do anything good, man. They're only there to siphon off your money and put it into other projects. Mark my words, no offense to the ICP people, it's not going to be here. Your internet computer, whatever, it's BS. They're siphoning off your funds and they're putting it into other projects. That's what everybody in crypto does, man. All the people that make crypto projects, they abandon them and they move on to the next ones. And when they abandon their project, what do? They take the funds, they take the money and run. They're not just going to leave the money with this project. They're going to take it off, and you can see it happening here. You can see it, and there's plenty of projects. I encourage everybody, go to CoinMarketCap, click on the all-time history, go to logs so it's a little bit easier. I don't know why my computer froze. It's a little frozen. Oh, wow, it's really frozen. There we go. All-time history, put it in log, and then compare the market cap. It looks similar enough, right? But look at this. You had your first higher high, right? This high here, that was a lower high. You had your first higher high here in April of 2023. On the price, you didn't get your first higher high until January of 2024, if not technically March of 2024. You bottomed out in October of 2023 on your price, but you bottomed out on your price in basically a year earlier in your market cap. Things like this irritate me, because as an investor, as a speculator, why? Why would I want to put my money in you? Why? Why would I want to? It doesn't attract me at all, let alone you're in the number 34. I'm picking on ICP here, but there are so many coins that look like this. So I think that, and I wish I started the video with that, because that's actually a very important thing, and that's kind of the thought that inspired this video in the first place. But to surmise the video, stay away from meme coins, stay away from coins that are too high in market cap, especially if it's their first cycle. Analyze, and anybody can do this. What I just did, that's not hard to do. If you have eyeballs and you can click things, you can do that. I literally just showed you. It's so easy to do. Analyze the market cap and the price. If there's some divergence, that's okay, but if it's significant enough, as in a uptrend started a whole year before the price uptrend started, the market cap's uptrend started a whole year before the price did, that should concern you. You have people in the ecosystem who are making money for a whole year while you as a speculator are losing money. And that's not concerning if you're in the ecosystem. That's not concerning for your project necessarily. Good for you. Good for them. They're making their money. But as a speculator, why would I be interested in that? Right? It doesn't entice me at all. I want to put my money in things that are burning tokens, not releasing new tokens to the supply. Or if they're releasing new tokens to the supply, it's at least not impacting the price in such a negative way that I as a speculator feel jibbed, right? There's plenty of coins that put more money. Anybody who's telling you stay away from coins that have a max supply or no max supply, an infinite max supply, stay away from coins that inflate their supply. That's BS. There's plenty of coins that are good coins. The best crypto, Bitcoin, inflates its supply every day, every freaking 4 hours or however long it takes to complete a block. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing to inflate. It's just a bad thing to overinflate, right? And what you want to do essentially is beat the rate of inflation versus the dollar. At that rate, you're guaranteed to grow. But I'm going off on a whole tangent here. I think I made the point. I think you guys understand some of my thoughts, some of my perspectives. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just some stuff, my thoughts. Whenever I look for a coin, just very basic stuff. What I look for, what I look to invest in. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.